Montez, I have to start this off, first off, by saying happy birthday. I'd sing to you, but I don't know that that would necessarily be a treat. Did you ask for anything special?
No, just be here on a work day is great, but I appreciate the happy birthday.
So you're telling me there's no celebration, there's no cake, there's nothing coming for you later?
Not really, just back to the grind.
Oh, if I knew that, I'd have at least brought you a cupcake and had it snuck between our COVID lines of separation. Well, happy birthday anyway. So here you are entering year two. The team moved up last year to get you in the first round, and you really showed why they did that, especially the second half of the season, as you finished with 7 sacks, 5.5 coming in those last 8 games. What was it between the first and the second half of the season that you kind of seemed to find your rhythm?
It was the experience. I mean, I think as time goes on, you can't do nothing but get better after seeing certain formations and certain people you're playing against and kind of learning from the people around you, just moving forward.
Of those sacks, is there a quarterback that kind of resonates maybe a little bit more weight for you than others?
I mean, that was pretty cool to get just because we went to Mississippi State, my alma mater, so that was pretty cool to tell the guys about that I went to school with and played with.
Is there a conversation with Dak then afterwards?
No, he was a little salty, but no combo, just a sack.
All right, it's okay. That's all you need to say. Heading into this year then, I mean, what are your goals? What are the expectations considering you finished so strong last year?
I mean, most definitely I want to do better than I did last year, of course. I set some goals within myself. I like to keep to myself, but I mean, main thing is just building upon what I did last year.
All right, then we're going to go double digits at least for you then. Look, how much does the 4-3 help you? We hear from the coaches that, last season you dropped back a little bit. You had to get those tight ends and the running backs and be able to block for them. But now you're going to be going forward a good 95% of the time or more. How does that kind of fit what you want to do in your game skills?
Yeah, I think it definitely complements to my playing style, being aggressive, attacking out of the three-point, just always attacking. I guess last year I was kind of just waiting to see what the offense was about to do, and I think this year we're more so dictating.
So they bring in Chase Young, and look, we can talk about him ad nauseum. And from your viewpoint, though, look, he's drafted 2nd overall. Automatically comes in and makes this defense better. But as a teammate, I mean, is he as advertised? Should we get as hyped for what he's going to bring to this unit as we are?
Most definitely. I think he's better as advertised, to be honest with you. Even on the field, he has a certain knowledge for the game that most rookies don't really come in and have. So I expect big things from him this year.
He's going to draw a lot of attention. Are you kind of like getting excited, realizing that if you're on the field with him, you're going to be able to hopefully beat those matchups and have more opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to complement each other. He might take a double team. I might come scot-free. I might take a double team. He might come scot-free. So it's going to go hand in hand along with those guys on the inside. It's going to bring a lot of attention too. So it's definitely going to create one-on-ones across the board, but that's what we want.
Do you guys have competitions amongst each other of who's going to get the most sacks this season? Because I feel like across the board, everybody has an opportunity to be able to get their fair share at the quarterbacks.
Most definitely. I mean, I feel like that's kind of the elephant in the room. I mean, most of us, that's what we prime upon. We want to get sacks. So, I mean, it's definitely I got some small bets going on with the D tackles, who's going to get the first sack and all that type of stuff. So, yeah. It's definitely a competition, but it's friendly competition.
Well, all right. Who do you have?
We keep that in between the D block.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, look, there's a new coaching staff here. You've got Ron Rivera that comes in and Jack Del Rio as defensive coordinator. Both guys played the game. How has it been working with them? And because they played, does that help any more over another coach that maybe didn't?
Yeah, it's been a minute since I had a defensive head coach, and so I kind of like that, especially with Jack also being a player, so he kind of knows the things that go on within the game and stuff like that. Kind of knows the stuff that we go through, so it's definitely good relating to those guys.
In high school, I saw that you were rated as one of the nation's top tight ends being recruited. Do you ever go to Scott Turner and say, hey, in case you need any little help?
Nah, he too busy trying to game plan against the defense. But
All right. Well, I know he likes to get tricky a little bit at times.
I mean,
I know that's not
maybe
legal, but still.
maybe somewhere down the line we might be able to implement that somewhere into the offense. But right now it hasn't came up yet.
Okay. Look, you're pretty darn good at what you're doing. And if things are going to get better, I think there's a lot of reason to keep you right there where you're at.
Man.
Also, just talking about expectations for the season and kind of the competition that you have with a lot of the guys, your 40 time is just outstanding. The fastest of the combine for your position group. We've seen you out there racing against the other D-line guys. Have you lost a race yet?
Actually, I got to be honest. Some of those guys in the inside, we got like these trackers on the back of our pads. And sometimes guys just go to the ultimate exceed, and they sometimes beat me on the tracker. But in a straight up race where I know we racing, nah, I haven't been beaten yet.
Yeah. There's something to say. It's one of the reasons, again, everybody gets really excited about this D-line. How good can you guys be?
We can be as great as we want to be. I mean, we just have to. Everybody has a role, and we have to play it along with the guys behind us. But I really have high expectations for this defense.
Camp's now wrapped. It's all about week 1 and the Eagles. How do you feel camp went for you? And just kind of what is your approach knowing that without a preseason, your first live action is going to be trying to get after Carson Wentz?
Yeah, I think we had a good camp. At first, we was just kind of, you know what I'm saying, getting back into football, knocking the rust off and stuff like that, but it moves fast. So just getting the defense down and stuff like that, I think I had a good camp. And as far as week 1 goes, I'm ready to get after it. I think the guys on to the left and right of me will say sorry.
Is there a quarterback when you look at the entire schedule that you kind of like circle and say, I'm going to specifically go after him?
Yeah, I want to go after everyone, but I don't know. Like I said, it's always cool getting Dak. I mean, we got some good QBs on the schedule, Lamar, Kyler coming up, so it's gonna be nice getting those guys down too.
What's going to be the trick when you try to go after Lamar Jackson?
I don't know. Shoot your shot. Just shoot your shot. You just got to go in with all you got.
That's where the speed's going to come in handy.
Yes, ma'am.
Before I let you go, I have to ask you about this. Can we look forward to, please, this is one of my favorite things from you last season, a new Old Spice commercial?
With all the COVID stuff going on, it's probably going to be real hard to do. Hopefully somewhere down the line we can get somewhere in the works, but right now we had to stand by.
All right. We appreciate your time. Happy birthday taking time out on this.
Thank you again.
If I was allowed to see you in person, maybe this is my cop out. I'd bring you a cake next time, but we got to keep it safe. We got to keep it COVID. Good luck this season. We'll see you against the Eagles.
Yes, I am. Thank you.